Good afternoon, everybody. Steve Fletcher with the Trumpet for My People. Today is November 23rd, 2021, and I want to talk to you about the true end of a generation. This is the true end of an entire generation. I want to talk to you about the last surviving woman that was born in the 19th century has died at aged 124. Rest in peace, Lola. Okay? This woman here is believed to be the last surviving person still alive from the 19th century. Dying today at 124 years old, okay? Rest in peace, Lola, world's oldest ever person, or oldest person. Now we know biblically people lived longer than this in the olden days. So it would not be world's oldest ever person, but the world's oldest person still alive today, the last surviving woman born in the 19th century, dies at aged 124. A woman believed to be the oldest person in the world has died at the reported age of 124. Francisca Susano, affectionately known as Lola Iska, died on Monday night at her home in the Philippines. Francisca Susano is thought to be the last surviving person born in the 19th century. The government of her hometown, Cabancalan in Negros Occidental, confirmed the news on social media. Officials say the supercentenarian was the world's last surviving person born in the 19th century. Documents say she was born on September 11th. Very interesting. September 11th. 9/11. What are the chances of this? 1897. Okay. 3 years before the year 1900, we have 121 plus 3 more years. 124 years. 1897, a year before the Spanish relinquished reign over the Philippines. That was a long time ago. Very interesting. September 11th, 1897. It was the same year the ice cream scoop was invented and Marconi sent the first ever radio transmission across the sea. Lola's cause of death is yet to be determined. City Public Information Officer Jake Carline Gonzalez told CNN Philippines she will be tested for COVID, but it is not believed she had any symptoms of the illness. Lola's record-breaking age, 2 years more than the previous world's oldest, has been confirmed by local officials. But she died before the claim was independently verified. As recently as September, Guinness World Records was still examining documents needed for her to be officially declared as the world's oldest person. Okay? I want to share a piece of information about this lady and about her name. Okay? Francisca Susano, but it says rest in peace, Lola. Okay? I looked into the meanings of the name. Iska is a form of Francisca. Iska comes from the name Francisca, and Lola is an affectionate name given to Lola Iska, Francisca Susano, and the meaning of Lola. Okay, let's take a look at the meaning of Lola. The meaning of Lola. Okay. Lola is a female given name in Spanish, Romance languages, and other language groups. It is short form of the Spanish name Dolores, meaning sorrows. Lola means sorrows. Okay. The end of a generation. Lola meaning sorrows. Rest in peace. LOLA, rest in peace, sorrows. Rest in peace, LOLA. Rest in peace, sorrows. Okay? Right now, as we are watching, very important watch time between the blood moon of November 19th, the total solar eclipse of Hanukkah, December 4th, the timing of the abomination, Hanukkah. Okay, so if this is the end of sorrows, rest in peace, LOLA, rest in peace, sorrows. Matthew 24:8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Mark 13:8, for nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginnings of sorrows. So the beginning of sorrows is the first portion of the tribulation. The first portion of the tribulation. At the end of the beginning of sorrows, when the time of the beginning of sorrows is coming to an end, okay, we're going to have the end of the time of sorrows, and we're going to have the beginning of the Great Tribulation. See, this message here, this news story, is not only speaking to us about the complete end of a generation. This generation shall not pass. I mean, we're talking about the end of a generation. The last known person from the 19th century dying now, the end of a generation. Her name, LOLA, means sorrow. And so we have the end of this time, that's the beginning of sorrows. And the beginning of sorrows is the first portion of the tribulation. If we come to the end of sorrows, then we're coming to the time of the Great Tribulation. Okay? So I just wanted to share this information with you, because there's a message here that's very important for us today. Rest in peace, LOLA. The Great Tribulation is about to begin. I pray you're blessed. This is Steve Fletcher with the trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.